Good evening, all.
Yeah, hi. So, Hima, you can start off whatever you would like to share first. What is it that you have been thinking about or worrying about or whatever. So we all get an idea, and then we can discuss more about it.
Sure. So, I'm a I'm a leadership hiring consultant,
Hmm.
and mainly I go through a lot of guilt. Like my day ideally looks like get up, cook, clean, work, eat, again cook, and just sleep off. I'm not able to give. I mean, like spend time with my 2-year-old. I mean, there is like I don't know. There is lot of why I'm not able to manage. If even today for this session,
Yeah.
there was so much on my plate that I have to tell. Okay, I will get back again post 8 or 9 p.m. I
Hmm.
will complete the reports. It's always like that, and even I have seen people like who just get up and close their work and leave the work aside and doing decently well. uh,
Hmm.
Even if I leave work in between, again that will be there, like that restlessness. No, I haven't completed the thing. Neither I am here nor I am there where I want to be. So this is where I swindle, and yeah, that's how I can put across.
And when you say where you want to be, so where is it that you want to be?
Ideally, it should be like this. Whatever I have planned, I should have completed by the timelines which I have by office hours getting over. It should have got, it should be done, and
Hmm.
then I
Hmm.
should be able to spend time with my kid.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's what I look for. And yeah, that doesn't happen to me at all. I don't know where it lags. Okay, even if I forcefully stop myself and then go, but there would be that lingering feeling, yeah, something is there, I need to go back and clear that off. uh,
Right. Right.
so that's where it bothers me really.
Okay, so if I can summarize it, it's like there is obviously a lot of work, and you are not able to spend uh, sufficient time with your child, and that makes you feel guilty. So, and even when you are with the child, you are kind of thinking about the work, and maybe when you are in the work, you are thinking about your child. Is that how it is?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Good. So, first of all, I think that's a very common situation. It's not just you who faces it. I think right from the whatever the president of any country to anybody faces it, right? So, one thing is just feel normal, right? You are not somebody who is right very unique, and you are the only one facing this now. So it's like everybody faces it, because on one side we have commitments, responsibility in terms of our work or career or whatever other work is. Even cooking at at home is a work. So I'm not talking about work only in terms of job, but in terms of work, right? And on the other side is let's say the child, and whom we would like to spend time with. The child would like to spend time with us. um, in fact, a lot of companies even call it work life balance, as if we are walking on a balance beam where this side is child and this side is work. And they actually call it work life balance, which is quite funny, as if work is not part of life, and life is only with the child, and rest is all grueling, or anything like that. So I think my first thought to you is, relax, you're not the only one. Right? Almost everybody in the world is going through some form of it or not, right? Does that relieve you in some way? I don't know. Right. To feel that, okay, that's it's like an ongoing, it's not a problem, Yeah, I think it's not a problem. Personally, I think it's not a problem. It is what our life is, right? We have so many things on our plate, as you said, and yeah, we need to take care, and we are trying to do the best of it, right? So if I look at it that way, and I realize that I would always be juggling around, and not just me, everybody's juggling around, then it's fine. It's all right. This is part of life. Yeah. So I don't know if that helps you in any which way. Just the thought that yeah, it's all right. I'm not doing anything wrong or right or this way or that way. There is no formula. There is no gyan anybody can give you, including me, especially me. Right? I cannot tell you what to do, because that's not the point. The point is that yes, you are doing whatever you are able to do, and since you are aware of both the sides, isn't that good enough, I would say? What do you think?
Somewhere it feels I'm missing out. Uh, my grandmother is there with my kid, and she's the a major caretaker, I can say.
Hmm.
And I feel like I was there with him. I would have seen how he learns or how he plays, and even like 1 hour or something after working hours when I sit with him, I enjoy the time like anything. I feel like uh, but again, I even explored saying like, okay, but financially it will be really difficult to
Sure,
do
sure.
that. So, I mean, like somewhere I'm thinking, I mean, like what, how to do it, or how to feel okay. I mean, like maybe I'm providing whatever is required, not like okay, just I'm working. And I feel like somebody, I mean organization work, whoever can work that, I am doing it. And wherein as a mother, where I should be taking care of him, and that work I'm not doing. I feel like that.
Right. So, whoever told you that as a mother you're supposed to take X amount of care and Y amount of time? Yeah. See, I think first, if we are able to come out of all these notions, and realize that whatever you are doing is absolutely fine, right? There is, in fact, you are only, I would say, the only problem that seem to be, if at all you can call it a problem, is this whole thing about feeling guilty about it. Even if you want to feel guilty, I will say go ahead and enjoy the guilt also, right? There is nothing wrong in feeling guilty, but if on the other side, if you can just, when you are doing work, say, yeah, this is the best that I am able to do right now. When I say right now, today, because tomorrow could be different, and day after tomorrow could be more busier in work, or day after could be more time with the child. And also this whole concept of time, right? First of all, we have created this notion to some extent, and this whole thing about quantity of time is something which really works up a lot of people. Meaning, you have your child is lucky, you are lucky, you have a grandmother to be with the child. There's so many parents who are sending the child to a creche or a play home, or a daycare kind of a facility. And I think the biggest problem that all of them face is this whole problem of guilt. Am I doing the right thing? Should I be spending time with this way or that way? So let's understand that, let's look at it this way, that first of all, and perhaps the most and important thing, is that there's nothing wrong or right about it. It is just how it is. That's all. And which, if that thought relaxes you, if this thought that I am just normal, yes, I am enjoying, maybe today I enjoyed 46 minutes with him, or then tomorrow I may enjoy 2 hours and 20 minutes with him, and so on. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's good for me. Those 2 hours 46 minutes were good for me, or 1 hour, or even half an hour was good for me, was good for my child. Yes, there is no limit to it. You can look at the flip side, and you can say, yes, I could be 24 hours with him, but then that is also not practical. That is also not possible, and not even sure if that is beneficial. I would say whatever.
Whatever you are able to, whatever, however you are able to manage it is absolutely fine. If you ask 100 people, 100 people will give you advice. You should do this, Hema, you should do that, why aren't you doing this, look at this option, look at that option. I would say stop taking anybody's advice, including mine. Right? Because there is no issue. However you are doing is absolutely fine. Just get up in the morning and say, yep, today is going to be fine. I'm going to spend some amount of time at my work and some amount of time cooking and doing other household chores and some amount of time with my child dedicated, and whatever proportion I spend is absolutely fine. Right? I would say, I don't know how will that do, but that will bring a kind of a peace inside you, so that to that extent, whenever you are at work, you will be at work. Whenever you are at cooking, you will be at cooking. And whenever you are with the kid, you will be with the kid.
But if we are so satisfied the way we are, then how will we evolve?
And why do you need to evolve? Aren't you already evolved enough? Or you want to evolve? I don't know what you want to evolve into. I think,
I mean, improvement.
what improve what? That's the whole problem. What are you trying to catch? Is there a
Maybe more number of hours, like
yeah, is there a bus
time
called here? I'm a
management.
bus with more number of hours, and you're running behind it, trying to get that extra minute out of everything. No, 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 no. Okay. Even the president, even you, everybody, even the king, everybody gets only this 24 hours in a day. So let's not try to catch up more on it. Right? There is nothing to improve. There is nothing to actually do anything other than, yes, I would say there are things to improvise. See, improvise is very different from improve. Right? What does improvise means? Depending on what is the situation now, I adapt to that situation. If a work call comes, I adapt to this. If there is no call coming, I can maybe spend 10 minutes with my child. If I am at a workplace, child is away from me, I can always give a call. Hi beta, how are you? Tell me what you are doing, or just talk or sing with that child for 2 minutes, just like a business call, and keep the phone down, and then back to my next work, whatever it is. So I'm saying, now what am I doing? I'm not trying to improve anything. I'm not trying to spend more time. I'm not trying to do any quality time business and any of these. All of these things will only work up a lot of tension for you. And that's the worst for you and the worst for your child. But if I'm chilled about it, if I'm cool about it, if I'm knowing that this is my life right now, these are the choices I have made, and let me see how I can improvise on a day-to-day basis. Improvise is not something a big burden. Improvement is big. Come on, Hema, you need to improve. It sounds horrible. Come on, Ratnesh, you need to improve. Oh my goodness, I need to improve. But if I say, oh, I just need to adapt to the flowing river that I am. You know how just the river flows? When a twist comes, it turns. When a stone comes, sometimes it goes below, sometimes on the side, sometimes from the top. So I'm just flowing with the time and seeing what what am I wanting right now, and I'm able to change things. I'm not coming from any fixed perspective. Oh, I made a log of how many minutes I clocked with my child. No, 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 no. Please don't do anything like that. As I said, that is only going to work you up, right? So I would say, yeah, you would make your whatever your day plan, but be ready to improvise, be ready to change, adapt, which I'm sure you are doing. So I'm not trying to say that you're not doing it. And don't listen to anybody's advice. Enjoy your work, enjoy your child, enjoy your cooking, enjoy your brooming, enjoy whatever else are there in your 24 hours, because that is what there is. There's nothing else to it. And I would say, then, if I am in that peaceful, enjoyed state of mind, believe me, even if I spend 5 minutes with my child, that can be the most amazing 5 minutes in my day and my child's day. Right? But if I'm going round and round thinking, how can I improve, improve, improve? I'm not good mother, I'm not good worker, I'm not good leader, I'm not good whatever, then everything is just a mess. So sorry, I have no parenting tips for you. There are no parenting tips. Right? There is only life which we are a part of. There is no such script given to you or to anybody that this is the definition of a good mom or a good dad or a, you know, uh, uh, I would say, just be full on in whatever you are doing. That's it. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. I would rather say, rather than trying to be something which is not even practically possible. What do you say?
Mm.
I don't know if I'm making any sense, or is this what you expected?
Um, so many things are running in my mind,
Okay,
Ratnesh.
go ahead, share whatever
A
is
thing
running.
like, say, I feel like when I mean, like previously, even prior the kid, I used to love, enjoy my work, and
Hmm.
now that's not the case. I mean, I don't know, even weekends feel like, oh my God, there is nothing. Some gloominess inside me. I don't know what to do. You just slip into movies. You can do many things. I feel I'm short of ideas or something. I'm not able to, I mean, engage kid. I don't know. I'm going in that zone.
Yeah. So I'm again drawing you back to, I think somewhere in your mind you have an, I'm just calling it as an image, that this is how Hema should be, right? On a weekend, Hema should be like this. On a weekday, Hema should be like that. But as a mom, Hema should be like this. So do you have
Hmm.
these somewhere in your mind, which is kind of gnawing away into your mind? And I'm also inviting you, what would happen if you just let go? If you just say to yourself,
Hmm.
Hema doesn't need to be like anything. Hema just needs to be what she is right this moment. If this moment she feel likes watching a movie, so she's the watching movie Hema. And in this moment she wants to whatever tumble in the bed with her son, she's the tumbling Hema. And this moment she needs an important call to a client, then she's the important call of the client Hema. Right? So Hema is just whatever. How many minutes are there in a how many seconds are there in a day? That many Hemas are there in a day, which is where I'm using the word. If you have an image in your mind, you'll be always trying to improve or catch up with that image. But if you don't have an image of mind, you are ready for improvisation. You are ready for just enjoying the moment, depending on whatever you are doing. Whether, as I said, whether you're cooking, grooming, on a call, or with your kid, that just doesn't matter. You are there. Yeah, rest everything is just a mirage. It's all marketing done by companies. People give free gyan. You should be like this. You should be like this, as if there is a static you that you should be.
Hmm.
Right. I think what a child see. Let's learn something from your son. What's your son's name? Sorry.
Chaitwik.
Chetwick. Oh, what a lovely name. So let's learn something from Chetwick. There's a lot we can learn. And what Chetwick does is, and I can tell you without even having met Chetwick, is he does whatever he feels like at that moment. Right? Even if you have come after the whole day from work and he hasn't seen you, if at that moment he doesn't want to play with you and wants to go and jump in a tub of water, he will do that, isn't he?
Yeah.
Why is he not feeling guilty? I am not spending quality time with my mom. I am not giving her the best momhood possible. I am not there for my mom. Why am I considering playing in water more important than my mom who has come after a grueling day of 16 hours of work? Tell me, why is he not guilty? Can we learn this from him? To be there at the moment. But and when he goes to the tub, he doesn't go with any guilt, any other thought. He goes to play with water. And after 10 minutes, when we is done with water play, and he wants all of him wet, wants to come and sit in your lap, he just doesn't give a damn whether your clothes are getting wet or not. He wants to do that, he will do that. Am I right or not?
Yeah.
Does he give a damn about what anybody will say or think? No,
No.
because at that moment he just wants to sit, hug mama, and be in the warmth of mama's lap, isn't it? Let's learn
True.
this. Can we learn this from him? Can we learn that
Yeah.
what I want to do at this moment, let me do at this moment? If I'm thinking of all the images, he's not trying to be a good boy at all. Is he?
Yeah. True.
No? Is he trying to be a good boy? Tell me, Hema.
No,
No,
nothing as
nothing.
such.
He doesn't want to be a good boy. He doesn't care if he's a bad boy. He doesn't care of any of those. He wants to be himself. Okay, let's learn that from him. Let's not try to be a good mom. Let's not try to be a good anything. Yeah. What do you say about learning from him? I think instead of a live call with me, you should have a live call with him, and you should ask him, right? How is it that I should be, you know, how is it that I should be in life? And he should be guiding us, both of us actually. We both can learn so much from him. He's a saint. At 2 years, they are saintly, right? They have that wisdom inside them, right? We lose that wisdom, so it's time to regain it back. That's why you have a 2-year-old with you, not for you to teach him, but for you to learn from him.
True.
Yeah, anytime you have this question bugging you, go and watch him and learn from him. Don't call me again. Make me, use me less, so I'm used less, and use him
Yeah.
more, right? He should be your whatever inspiration.
Yeah. And another question which always keeps coming back to me is we plan things,
Hmm,
and
hmm.
when it comes to execution, sometimes it might happen, most of the times it might not happen.
Sure.
So when I when I look at children learning on their own, even
Hmm.
there can be a cases and scenarios like they also will plan and not able to do. And
Absolutely.
so how do they manage, and how open learning I mean like facilitates them to going back on what they want to do but not able to do?
Again, more than me answering the question, I think your son is the best person to answer this question. He's at 2 years a super ferocious learner who's all the time exploring, learning, experiencing. And as you said, if he is not able to do something, he may give it up right now. That's all right. He may come back to it later. If he's not able to, let's say, jump from a certain height, let's say 2 steps he's able to jump, or maybe 3 steps he's able to jump, but let's say not able to jump from more than 3 steps. Maybe he's feeling little anxious. He may fall. So he doesn't jump from more than, let's say, 2 steps. He doesn't go to that third step and jump. I'm just taking a very simple example, and I'm using this step example just to show how they will automatically, you won't even realize when the next year when he's 3 years old, suddenly you will see him jumping from 4 steps. Now, when did he transit from 2 to 4? Neither you will realize nor he will realize, because he isn't thinking at that moment, oh, I will never in future be able to do this. He isn't thinking about future. He is thinking about at that moment, I am feeling safe to jump from 2 step, not safe to jump from 3 step. That's it. And he's thinking about it at that moment, decision taken not to jump from 3, only to jump from 2, back. Pack that the activity over, he moves on to the next one. And at some point of time, again he goes back to those 2 steps, and now he goes to the third steps, and just like that he feels like that now he can jump in, and he jumps, right? So very naturally, that is exactly what learning is all about. It just happens because we are all the time moving, we are all the time learning, you know, we are all the time creating our own possibilities, our own scenarios, our own explorations. And if we are allowed to explore this, if there are people to just support us by maybe by being there, or sometimes they want us to just, oh, be there, hold my hand so that I can try this 3 step. So in that case, the child is using us as an assist, right, as a scaffold, right. uh, that's it. That's possibly all we need to do. We don't need to get into any learning theory, because he is teaching you the learning theory that I can learn literally anything. I can just take my own steps, as they call it, baby steps. So he is moving in his steps, and soon he is going in his way up and up and up. So yeah, that's the way I look at it. I don't know if this analogy helped you to understand that he's already learning absolutely fine. What do you say?
Yeah, I get that.
This is because I'm telling you also this, because a lot of times, if nothing else, we start worrying about that. See, we are very creative people, right? We have creative in worrying, We are creating in guilting. We are very creative because we keep creating these scenarios in our mind. We're extremely creative adults, huh? Not just children are creative, we adults are extremely creative. Just that instead of creating wonderful things, we create worries. Oh, my child will not learn this, my child will not learn that, and we start worrying, and our mind goes in all directions, and our BP goes up, and a lot of other things go up. So we are all the way up, right? So let's let's use that creativity, but in different ways. Yeah, so you are equal. So don't think that you don't get ideas, but right now your ideas are in the wrong place. They are into worrying. So see if you would like to put them in the right place. The same creative energy you can use in doing many other things, which I'm sure you do. You do creativity in your work, and I'm sure you do it when you're playing with him. But just don't analyze it, just don't judge it, just don't evaluate it. Your child doesn't have time to evaluate it. You also shouldn't have time. If you are not liking it, move ahead. If you're liking it, continue. That's what the child does. Doesn't he do like that? If he's liking something, he will continue. The moment he stops liking it, does he judge it? No, he just moves ahead.
True.
Yeah, and it's past is past. He does not even bother about what he was doing 1 minute back. He has already moved ahead. What do you say?
I agree. I agree, Ratnesh.
Right. So I think we need not. Uh, the best thing about these children, especially the younger ones, why I'm using the word younger ones, because as they go older, we only start messing with their learning. But especially the younger ones, because hopefully we don't mess. Okay, we are allowing them to flower, bloom in their own way. I'm sure there are enough stuff around, enough freedom around, enough exploration around for this child to enjoy meddling, exploring, creating, destroying lots of things around him, and that's it. That's what is required to learn, and he's at his peak of learning. Please don't reduce it in any which way by thinking or worrying about it. Your worrying will not make it better. Your non-interference will only make it better. Just be there around him, just like I'm sure his grandmom is there, you are there, whoever else is in your family can just be there for him to uh, you know seek help wherever he needs help. He may need help with resource, mama give me this. He may need help with, as I said, holding hand when he needs to. Just do all of that, right? Which you are already doing. So there's no big deal. I often tell that we all get worked up. Oh, I'm a mother or I'm a dad. This is my child's learning is my responsibility, and all that. I think we need to relook at what is our responsibility. To me, our responsibility is to enjoy ourselves, and if we start enjoying our children, then we have fulfilled our responsibility. And when they are around people who are enjoying their different explorations, different experiences, then they flourish the most. When we are enjoying their thinking, all kinds of thinking, when we are enjoying their crazy ideas, their crazy explorations, and we are enjoying that, then they are flourishing naturally as super individuals. Yeah. So I would say your responsibility is to enjoy yourself. How does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds great.
What do you say?
Yes, that sounds good. Um, I mean, I, I think again I'm going back to what you have explained already.
Hmm.
I mean, do we have to take care, okay, some things for him at home so that he will explore? If in that case, what should be uh, kept in near for him for exploration?
Nothing. There's enough. A house has enough things for him to explore. A house has books. A house has the kitchen itself is a huge exploratory place. They can endlessly play with spoons and glasses and mugs and bowls. If you can stand up to their cacophony, the sound, the noise they make, they can endlessly play with water, with mud, with anything, literally. Yeah, they are they're not constrained with right. I often say all you need to do in terms of budget. Let's say somebody says, how much money should I budget to get resources for children? I say 19 rupees. And people say, what? Why 19 rupees? I said, yeah, 19 rupees. Meaning that's such a funny amount. Nobody ever thought of it. Right? So
Yeah.
please take 19 rupees, put it in a box and call it budget for my child. And preferably those 19 rupees should be in coins so that whenever he wants, he can play with those coins also. You don't need to spend those 19 rupees. You just need to play with them. 1 1 2 2 rupee coins are great to play. Um, if he's of the age where he's not putting stuff in his mouth and the coins are safe, then that's it. So 19 rupees in 1 1 2 2 rupees denomination in a box is all he needs to the budget that you need. Rest he will figure out. The home is full of stuff to explore, isn't it?
Hmm.
Right? We
This
don't need anything.
little bit of relaxation. I always feel I'm not giving enough resources.
Mm.
I'm thinking I should buy some
Yeah.
Flimto as
If
I'm
you
not
need to buy,
getting
please buy
those.
Eiffel Tower. That's the only toy recommended. Otherwise, please don't worry about buying things for him. Whatever he naturally buys, that's okay. Otherwise, buy Eiffel Tower. Please buy one for me, though there are only one in this world.
Oh.
Okay, so we'll have to share, I guess. But that's he doesn't need anything, believe me, other than Eiffel Tower. Right? Uh, so
This gives me peace of mind.
absolutely, right? See, I'll tell you, Hema, I've been working 20 years with children, and people ask me, what do you do? I say, are you a teacher? I said, no. Then what are you? I say, I don't know. I just be with children. I enjoy with them, and I get paid for it. For 20 years, people have been paying me for just being and enjoying with children.
Wow.
That's not bad, man. That's the best profession I can think of. I started in 1999, so let's say 21 years of just enjoying myself. And at all, if at all I
Seriously.
need to, seriously, if at all I need to do is bug them, right? Yeah, I just bug them, I poke them, I play with them, I do all kinds of things. Just like another child will bug them, tease them, trouble them, I also do the same thing. That's all probably what I do, right? I don't worry about resources. You give me a handful of pebbles, which is there anywhere, and I can spend days and weeks just playing with them with children. They will also play, I will also play, and we will be like having a ball of a time, and we can learn whatever you want us to learn. Every concept in this world is there with a handful of pebbles or handful of whatever you want. So let's not think about resources. Our own mind, our own body, right? Mind and body is actually the same. The body contains the mind, is a resource enough, and whatever else is around us, our houses, our nature, everything is more than enough. So yeah, if at all you need to keep a budget, either 19 rupees or Eiffel Tower, you decide.
19 is nice. Yeah. This gives me a bit of a relief. And yeah, image, as you said, that's true. Maybe I have some images that I have to be like this, and uh, maybe because of that, I always think I'm not doing up to the mark. So
I'm not a good
I'm
mom.
judging that. Yeah.
I'm not a good mom.
Yeah. I
This
mean, in
good.
fact, in everything, not
Yeah.
being a mom, I'm not keeping my house neat and tidy,
Ah.
giving enough time to kid. I'm not giving full-fledged work. Everywhere it's like half-baked stuff.
Yes,
And
yes. And just
again,
imagine
I
what will happen if you
understand,
let
like, this
go of
is
all
what
this.
I created for myself.
And see,
Yeah.
you also realize one more
Yeah, I
thing.
read.
Sorry, you were saying something. Yeah, you read something. So please share that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like from Aarohi only that a sack of potatoes person carrying. I mean, it just resembled in regards to the same to me.
Yes,
Uh,
yes. We
it's
are carrying these
spoiled.
images, yes, in our sack, and they are such a heavy burden on our back. Yes, yes.
True.
And you know, you if you just imagine just letting go of all these images, you know, just being free of it, because you are actually, nobody has put these images. We have only taken it. We have only said, yeah, yeah, give me these images. So if you just shrug them away, uh, then it's just fun. Because I want you to also think in those lines. If we continue to harbor these images inside us and get all worked up and then got all tensed up and get all worried and all that, then what are we passing on to our child? That beta, right now, see, right now at 2 years he is free of any images, but he will soon learn
Yeah.
from, oh, I am now, what are you learning from your mama? If I ask him, he would say, I am learning from my mama how to have images, and then to run behind them. So it has a potential rub off to your child. I'm not saying he will definitely, but there is a potential rub off. If I can free myself of my images, that means I'm also freeing my child of that images, and that has a beautiful rub off again to the child. If a child sees me as somebody not living out of images but free to be anything the moment demands, I want to be a crazy guy running all around the house this moment, I want to be a whatever, a cleanliness freak the next moment, and the third moment I want to play in the water, and the fourth moment I want to be on a call with client, and the fifth moment I want to play ludo with my child. All of these are just me. And when the child receives me in the multitudes of you can say me's that I am so many, right? So he sees me in so many avatars, then he realizes, oh wow, my mom has 1001 million avatars, which means I can also live through all the avatars that I am. I can be fun, I can be loving, I can be hating, I can be sensitive, I can be insensitive, I can be repairing, I can be breaking, I can be constructive, I can be destructive, I can be optimist, I can be pessimist, and so on. And the child receives that beautiful gift from you of being free from all these images.
Yeah. Got it. But again, I always think there should be a process for anything. Like, see, from the interaction which I'm having right now, it's
Mm.
just a thought that you are replacing with another thought. But my previous mindset was like this: there should be A, B, C process to come
Right.
up something.
Hmm.
Maybe because of that expectation of that ABC process, I'm still thinking, okay, there might be a solution.
Mm. I have a solution. I have a big sword. I'll come and chop off your head. Your mind will be gone. All that gum 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 in your mind is gone now. Isn't that a solution? Solution A. But obviously you don't want it. You can only dust it off you. Right. So what kind of, yes, maybe we are trained to think in these, what do you call it, as ABCDs. Yeah. So again, how do you want to think about it? I don't know. You want the sword, or you just want a little dialogue and that's good enough? I think it's either ways is good enough. Whatever chops it off your head, whichever is easy, right? We can just dust it off your head that, I no more need to. Even if these images come back, you can
I think
again
this,
keep dusting off. Just like the dust in your house, right? The dust will keep coming, right? You cannot make your house dust free, but you keep cleaning. That's why you clean every day, don't you?
yeah,
Right? It's the same way the dust will come from images. Let them come. How does it matter?
true, true.
Just let's keep dusting it off.
Hmm.
We don't need to throw away our house just because it is dusty, right? Just needs to dust it off.
Hmm.
So everywhere you go, just carry a broom in your pocket.
Got it, got it. And is there should be any rhythm to be managed to support a child? It wants to be should be the right way is what I feel. But will manage being in a rhythm helps child?
Well, I don't know what is this rhythm, right? Uh,
They go
yeah,
in
but
a going in a systematic
every
manner.
song has a different rhythm, and just like that, every child and every mother and every family have a different rhythm, and the rhythms also change. Sometimes we like fast music, sometimes we like slow music, sometimes we like jazz music where we improvise with each other, sometimes we fall in the same rhythm, sometimes we're totally out of rhythm. In the same way, it is with anybody, whether it's with your spouse, whether it's with your colleagues in office, whether it's with your child. Whether the child in a day, some children have their own rhythm, they will create their own rhythm. We just need to listen to them, right? Some children have one rhythm and they keep that rhythm. They like that routine, so they follow that routine. Some children don't follow routine. Children are in between. All I'm trying to say is, I don't know your child. You know the child best. There is no written rhythm in some secret code which you need to follow, right? Rather, the rhythm is inside the child. Let's just follow that child's rhythm, and this rhythm will also keep changing, keep right, say growing, glowing in different ways. Right. For example, my son, now he's 15, but when he was about 1 or 2 years, he would wake up at 5 o'clock. Okay, sometimes even earlier, 4:30, and he will come from his bed onto our bed, and then he would want us to wake up. So he will poke things into our nose, into our mouth, into our eyes, into our ears till we get up. Right. So that was his rhythm. 4:30 in the morning. What his rhythm? Right? But that's his rhythm, right? And he would be falling asleep at 7. But that's not what his rhythm is now. His rhythm is very different. Now, should I follow that rhythm, or should I made him have at that time followed this rhythm? No. I think from 2 years to 15 years, he must have followed maybe 1500 different rhythms. But allowing him to find his own rhythm and follow and experiment with his own rhythm is something we can do very easily, because there's nothing to do in that. Just allowing him, accepting him, and seeing where it syncs with our rhythms and where it doesn't sync with our rhythm. And then working out, improvising, as I said. Yeah, life to me is all about improvising, not improving. Yeah, the only person who needs to improve was me yesterday. But me today doesn't need to improve. Me today has to improvise.
Got it.
Yeah, it's a lot for you to think, I guess. And keep thinking. That's what it's all about. That's the dusting process. Um, and keep sharing. Maybe write to me after some time, or we can always chat again. But maybe it's a good idea to just write down how is your thought process going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, this call is recorded, so if you want to go back to the call, you can always come back to the recording, right?
Got it.
Yep. So I also want to give a message to whoever is watching this, either this video live or this video later on, is that if you as a parent is either thinking about something or struggling about something, or is wanting to understand some aspect of either your child or you as a parent, then you can just connect with us. We can go live. How Hema has generously and graciously agreed to go live, so that not only we both can learn from each other, but our live going live and recording this and it being available to other people can possibly help other people. Yep. So thank you very much, Hema, for.
Thanks so much for your time, Ratnesh.
Oh, my pleasure.
Actually helped me in couple of points, especially like I was seriously thinking about resources. I had the feeling like I'm not doing uh, the right amount again. So that was the line of thinking, and a concept of this images, which is also really helpful, and it will keep me on my toes whenever I reflect what is this is happening. And learning with my son is awesome.
Not
He
just with, from him.
himself.
From him is even more important. Right?
Yeah.
Right now, we are his students
So,
or
yeah.
disciples.
So
Yeah.
these are the disciples.
Yes.
Yeah. So these are a couple of good points for me to take And whoever is going through, as you said, mom guilt is very common. I
Yep.
believe this might help somebody who is traveling in a same phase like me or flowing like me. Yeah, and I really appreciate these efforts from Arohi. I have really learned a lot from all these sessions. There has been a good amount of change in me. Previously, if something goes wrong, even he spills something, I used to say, I mean, if I don't tell him right now, he might not learn. Let me tell him right away. That kind of attitude was there. Right now, I enjoy everything. Whatever happens, I play with him. We both will spill over everything possible. Whatever is he is doing, I just enjoy. And those moments actually more attract me to leave everything and to go and be
Yes.
with him.
Yeah, that's why I keep tell parents that the best gift you can buy is a 1 terabyte hard disk, and then whatever he keeps doing, keeps taking video and keeps saving it. And when he grows up to be 20, 30, 40, that 1 terabyte hard disk would be full of amazing memories. That would be the best gift to give to him, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Very true. Very true. And this is a real good work, I can say. I mean, like, you guys are doing an amazing job helping out parents, and then actually you guys are preparing the next generation to grow in a much uh, I mean, like, what should I say, progressive environment or open kind of environment where they can be free and grow the way they want to be. That's the most amazing kind of a resource or a facilitation a parent can give
Yeah.
for them to be. I mean, like, they would be. That's an amazing thing which a kid can get. And I don't have any words to explain how much I have high regards for Arohi for doing this kind of a work, Ratnesh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so
Okay, so we'll wait to hear from you after some time. Yeah. Till
Thank
then,
you so much.
enjoy. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
yeah. Bye bye. Bye.